Welcome to Week 10 in the NFL. Today we're going over some quick predictions here. I have a few that we're going to take. We're going to take the Chiefs -6. They're 6-3, and Tennessee is 4-5. Good win for the Chiefs last week, defeating the Vikings, but that was without Mahomes too, and he's coming back this game. So I'm looking for something more. I don't think Tennessee will be too bad of a problem or too much of a roadblock. I'm looking for Chiefs to be excited again and get things rolling. Tennessee just lost to Panthers. Yikes. I mean, that's the team on this one's kind of struggling right now. That doesn't say much in overall and grand scale of things. Let's go into game two. We're taking Cincinnati plus 11.5. I know they're 0-8 and they're facing a 6-2 Baltimore team. But this falls into two things I like. I like when teams just defeat or have a great win, aka Baltimore just beating the undefeated Patriots. And then I also like that Bengals play Baltimore tough. And they just played like a month ago, not even. And they hung in with 6, and it's hard to beat the team twice. So that falls into another thing I like. So good value on Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and take. Yeah, you're getting free 2.5 points on it. I know 2.5 may not be that great, but that's a difference of okay. We won by 7. Okay, well you have 9.5. Yikes! But hopefully it pans out in our favor. I'm also taking Browns -3 because why not? That's all I can really say to that. Buffalo's 3-0 on the road. They're 6-2. Browns are 2-6, and they're 0-3 at home. They haven't even won a home game yet, and it's kind of crazy. But I like it because all things point to Buffalo, but yet somehow the Browns are favored by 3. What gives? Like, where's this coming from? I don't know, but I'm not going to go against it. I'm going to take the Browns -3 at home to get their first win of the season at home. Uh, Buffalo just beat Washington. Browns just lost to a Denver team. The Denver team's still straggling on there. Let's go ahead and go to 2-7 uh, Giants versus a 1-7 Jets. Guys, I think the Giants are getting better, but man, they just can't get things together, and I was kind of proven different when they let the second half of Dallas Cowboys do what Dak does to that team. So I have to realize that I was probably wrong, and I'm going to go with the Jets this time, and I'll take them for 2.5 points. And let's go into Detroit versus Bears. We have Detroit -2.5 versus the Bears, and we're taking that. I don't really need to say more. This is NFC North that every single team lost last week. So I think they're looking hungry and looking to make things happen. And unfortunately, one of these two teams can't make that happen, and I think they're going to walk away with the L. And I think that team is actually going to be Detroit. And one of my friends was saying, "Hey, how do you take Detroit right now?" He's like, "Man, I've never been again. I'd be doing so good if I did it." And I said, "I've never seen a team get cheated out more than any other team in the NFL, and that's Detroit." So I don't know. I just kind of stay away from them almost as a whole, unless it's going the other way. It's crazy. But I'm taking the Bears -2.5. I'm looking for them to stand up. I'm looking for them to actually do something. And the consensus, it's 58-42 here. You can see in that. So a lot of mixed feelings. People are still counting on that Bears defense, and we know it exists somewhere. Just got to get it out of the cage. No pun intended. We have Arizona versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is -4.5. I like this game. I think this game's a pretty sweet matchup for the sake that Arizona just played the best team in the NFL tough, and that's the San Francisco 49ers. They really gave to them. Granted, the 49ers weren't ever really going to lose that game to them. That's kind of like a last-minute score to help keep them, to make it look like it was going to be interesting, but it never had the feel of like, oh no, the 49ers could throw this. So we're taking Tampa Bay -4.5 for that reason. Arizona played so tough on that team and just couldn't come up with a win. And then you have Tampa Bay, who just lost in overtime to Seattle, another really good team. I think Seattle's 6-2, and you're like, oh man, what is going on here? These two teams both play up to compete against two high-end teams, and they both fell short. But the reason why I like Tampa Bay for it is that they're at home, and I think Arizona's just going to be too exhausted to make anything really happen. And I'm pretty sure some people might be on Arizona now that they see what they did to the 49ers. Like, they just play the 49ers tough. Let's go ahead and take them now here on the road. Different element there. Not been much, but just slight enough for me to take or find an edge in Tampa Bay. Let's go into the last game breakdown. San Francisco 49ers are taking on Seattle. At first, I like Seattle. I'm actually swinging the other way on this game, guys. Yeah, you have a favorite that's under consensus, as in that most people are betting on Seattle, and it's a night game, and man, it's going to be fun. Really is. I'm actually really looking forward to this game. I have San Francisco at 6.5, and that's what I'm taking in. I like Russell Wilson as an underdog, and I don't really want to bet against him. Honestly, guys, I'm not even betting this game, but I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm taking Seattle. Yeah, I just think the 49ers are just too unstoppable right now, and they're looking forward to this matchup. Then don't get me wrong, if they play again, I'd take Seattle if they do have the rematch later on. But that's all I got for you today. Hopefully you can enjoy these picks or agree or disagree with them. But either way, I hope we do pretty good on our bets today. You have a wonderful evening.